Okay, welcome. So this is another SQL challenge. Today we have rising temperature. We have a table called weather, and we have an ID, record ID, and temperature. So we have to write a solution to find all dates with the ID where we had the higher temperature compared to its previous date, that's yesterday. We can return the result in any other, so descending or ascending, it doesn't really matter, right? So we have the ID, record, date, and temperature. We have for 1st of January it was 10, and then when we got to 2nd of January it was 25. So that means today presently is higher than yesterday because 25 is higher than 10. And then we have, when we go to 3rd, it was 20. 20 is higher than 25, so we don't return that. And then when we go to 4th of January, it was 30 degrees, so we return 30 because 30 is higher than 20. So our return output is 2 and 4. We're returning 2nd of January because temperature 10 is higher than 20, because 25 is higher than 10, and 4th of January because 30 is higher than 20. Alright, so this one is a bit tricky because we'll be doing a self-join. We're joining the table with itself to be able to solve this. So, alright, let's solve it. Okay, so I already explained what we needed to do, right? We just need to compare. So we need to join the table in a way that we can compare the current date to the previous date. So we can compare second to 1st, 3rd to 2nd, and 4th to 3rd. So we need to know if 25 is greater than 10, we return 2. If 20 isn't greater than 25, so we do not return 3, and 30 is greater than 30 is greater than 20, so we return 4. So that is just what we aim to achieve, and we want to join the table to itself so that we can achieve this. So in SQL, there's something called the date add, right? So we want to join the table in such a way that it starts from 2. So we want to start joining the table from 2 because obviously there's nothing in front of 10 for us to compare it with. So we're starting to compare from 25 to 10 and thereabout. So we want to start joining the table from where weather is equals to the day, the current date, that's the day after it. So we want to start joining the table from this, but we want to join it to the past date. So basically, what this does now is that when we start joining the table from date add, it adds 1 day to the current date. So we have we start joining the table 2 from day 2 to 1, from day 3 to day 2, from day 4 to day 3. So such a way that we can compare now. So we can compare now the previous dates to the current date to the previous date. So basically that's what our query does. We join the table. This is what our table looks like after we join the two tables to each other. So 25 is greater than 10. We return 2. 20 is greater than 25. We don't return 3. 30 is greater than 20, and thereabout. So first of all, how SQL works basically is we have a table, then it creates a temp table, joins it. That's what we have here right now. And then after it joins it, it now runs the where clause. So where temperature 25 is equals to 10. If that fits into the query, into the filter, it then filters out that table. And after it filters out that table, so it will only get this and it only gets this. So this two will now become another temp table, and then it will now run the select, because right now we only want to select the ID, so it will just select 2 and 4 and discard all the other information. So that's basically what it does. All right, so having known all that, let's write a query and run it. Okay, so let's write the code. Select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this, from weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll select all, we're not selecting all, but we'll come back to this. From weather, and then we'll come back to this. So we'll say this is as weather1, and then join the same weather table. Just give it a different alias. Square 2 on w1's record date equals to date add then adding 1 to the record state, w2 record state, and then interval 1 day. Okay, so and then do where w2, because that's the first, remember that's the first, w1 rather table, that's the first. Dot record dot temperature is greater than w2, so that's the second side. Okay, and then we're selecting w1's ID. I'll select the ID for us. Okay, so let's run this and see. Okay, so we have accepted. Let's submit the challenge. Alright, so 100% memory for some Sunday time. Okay, so that's all for today.